MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it comes your way next. Nick Margavichus, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Texas, the shortstop.
Here it comes now to Andrus.
Andrews.
High in the air out to center field. Lewis waits on it. Makes the play, one away.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 16.
Digging in now, Scott Heineman. For the series, he's 3 for 12. First delivery to him on the way. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in a 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. In 13 at-bats so far in the series, he's collected 3 base hits. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. Rangers set down in order. Rangers nothing. Mariners coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jordan Lyles, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
So striding in, Dylan Moore. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Hey, Matty, yeah, this is time right here, D-Road. You'd love to win this 4th game of the series. They drop game 1. They come back and win games 2 and 3 of this set. Nothing they'd like to do more than win this series 3 out of 4 and win this one here on the finale.
Yeah, Dan, they gave away the first game, but they were able to win Friday night and Saturday night. A chance to take 3 of 4 and finish the weekend off strong.
Two and 1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Here now the 2-2.
We got full count.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Coming to the plate now, J.P. Crawford. First offering on its way.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1 is off the plate, up and away.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Moore aboard here at first with nobody out. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Striding into the box, Kyle Lewis with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's it.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Popped him up. Guzman has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. The 0-1 offering.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Fouled off. Two out here and a runner at second. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here's the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Joey Gallo. Pitch on the way. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. 1 down.
That is it. The designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. It's been a 4 for 12 effort in the series for him coming in. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
The center fielder, Danny Santana.
So striding forward now, Danny Santana. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Giving chase is Henniger. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles. He's just 1 for 13.
Seager.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lyles isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
At the plate, Jose Marmolejos. Popped him up. Trevino is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, John Brent.
Settling in now, Ty France. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Lyles steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch on the way. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Into the box now, Nick Solak. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a pitch on the way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Solak is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a second-year big leaguer. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Jose Trevino.
Stepping in, Jose Trevino. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Three and 2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. High and deep down the left field line. And they can't run it down. The next 3-2. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 9, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Outside, that's a ball.
Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Elvis Andrus would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lewis waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping up to the plate, Tom Murphy, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Tom Murphy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Fastball well outside. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Heineman is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting 9, the left fielder, number 8.
Now at the plate, Jake Fraley. 4 hits in 11 tries in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. And that misses 1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
To 1-2 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Coming to the plate now, Dylan Moore. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Set and the pitch. Line drive to left. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Crawford, a California-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now the 1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Kyle Lewis. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Grounded to third. There's Kerner Falefa. There's one. On to Guzman. They get them both, and that retires the side. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one.
Andrew.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes now to Andrus. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall, out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. How about that? A solo home run for Elvis Andrus. Second home run early in the year. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
At the plate now, Scott Heineman.
Number 6.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A windup and the 0-1. Heineman, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
1-2, here it comes. Liner towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He swings and misses, throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. He's got it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So now to the plate, Willie Calhoun, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Calhoun is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1. The set and the 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Texas. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Mitch Haniger.
The right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And we see a 5-mile-an-hour separation between these 2 starters from 96 down to 91 as the top 2 speeds. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Seager. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, a 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Here now the 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he fouls this one off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Ready for another chance? Jose Marmolejos 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. The 2-1 is a curveball that misses high.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So digging in now, Ty France, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
The 1-2 is taken on the inside corner. Strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in, Jake Fraley, who was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, I know he got drilled last time up, but he's got a chance at some sweet revenge right here. Base is juiced. He is looking to do some serious damage.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Fouled away. Here's the 1-1. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Slow grounder to first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. The Mariners threaten but leave them loaded. They're down 1-0. Now in the box, Danny Santana. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
The center fielder, Danny.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Ball inside.
One and one the count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, Nick Solak, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Nope.
2 balls and no strikes. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing, and he pops him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Stepping in now, Jose Trevino, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. to 2-2 now. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Elvis Andrus is on deck. One out and a runner on second base. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Elvis Andrus now as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set with the 0-1.
Inside ball.
And he takes a called strike 2. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And over to third now is the runner. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Count still full, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Digging in and looking for more, Scott Heineman. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope. Ball
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Count is 1-2 now. Soft liner toward first. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th, 2-0 Texas. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Colby Allard is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 39, Colby Allard.
Leading off the inning, Dylan Moore, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The designated hitter, Dylan Moore.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses for ball 1. Two and 0 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
In now, J.P. Crawford. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side. Scooped up. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kyle Lewis.
Next for Seattle, Kyle Lewis. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail it here 2-0. Justin Dunn will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Justin Dunn.
Digging in to try it again, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Kiner-Falefa.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. This is flared out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
At the plate, Willie Calhoun, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Coming in is Lewis, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a ground ball to third. One there on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
The batter, number 50.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go is the second baseman, Nick Solak. First offering on its way, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Men on third with 2 down. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Fraley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Rangers lead it 3-0. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Mitch Haniger.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Heineman has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Standing in, Kyle Seager. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. Seager, right field, and carrying well. And that one is gone. And that's a special home run. Kyle Seager continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Standing in now Jose Marmolejos. And it's fouled away.
Marmolejos.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1-1.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Ty France. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. The 1-1 home. It is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
1 strike.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
2 out, nobody on. He stays alive, still 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Striding in, Jose Trevino. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Jose Trevino.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
A windup and the 0-1. And he comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop. Now here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Ronald Guzman. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Lewis looks up. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year. As the Rangers take control here, it's now 4-1.
Well, in most parks, there's usually a spot down the line or somewhere else where you can get a cheapy home run. But he knocked this one out of the deepest part of the park. There's nothing cheap about that one.
So now to the plate, Elvis Andrus, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And there's ball one. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Haniger in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Yohan Ramirez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Yohan Ramirez.
To the plate now, Scott Heineman. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this one's in the dirt, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
From the stretch, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. Ramirez, a 6'4" right-hander. This is his first year at the big league level. The 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Crawford fields it cleanly. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, the Rangers add on thanks to this solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 4-1 Rangers. Ready once again, Tom Murphy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The catcher, Tom Murphy.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Here it comes. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box, Jake Fraley. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Ooh, right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Dylan Moore. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly. On to first with it himself is Guzman, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They trail it 4-1. Brendan Brennan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 65, Brandon Brennan.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Willie Calhoun. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Standing in now, Danny Santana, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Nick Solak. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Fouled off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1-2-3 go the Rangers as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Nick Goody was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 41, Nick Goody.
At the plate, J.P. Crawford. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
He's set. Here it comes.
1-0. Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. This is skied out toward right. Heineman is there, one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Kyle Lewis.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Kyle Lewis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball, that gets there.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Line to the right side. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Not everyone feels comfortable pulling the clutch on 3-0 pitch right there, but he stayed within himself, didn't try and do too much, didn't turn and burn, and just hit a nice hard single on a 3-0 count.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Goody, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Count even now at 1-1. From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Mitch Haniger becomes out number 2 this inning. Jose Leclerc is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Jose Leclerc.
At the plate, Kyle Seager, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. The 0-1 pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Mariners leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Carl Edwards Jr. enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and now it'll be the catcher, Jose Trevino.
The catcher, Jose Trevino.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Ball 2. 2-0.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Henniger is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Ready now, Ronald Guzman. He went deep last time up.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Here's the 0-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Lewis looks up, and it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
The batter, number 1.
In now, Elvis Andrus, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. 1 out, nobody on. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Scott Heineman waits on deck. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
There's ball 4.
Now batting, number 16.
At the plate, Scott Heineman. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1 is laid off of down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Aaron Fletcher enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 81, Aaron Fletcher.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Second and third here, 1 man out. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Fletcher, 23 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Liner towards second, and that's through for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 6-1.
Now batter.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
So now to the plate, Willie Calhoun, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Ranging back is Lewis. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the run will score all the way from first. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Stepping in now, Danny Santana, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0 delivery. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Grounded back up the middle. Crawford gloves it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Texas is out in front 8-1.
For the Mariners,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Marmolejos. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone! And good for him. Jose Marmolejos has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
now back, second baseman.
Into the box, Ty France, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate now, Tom Murphy. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
0-2, here it is. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box now, Jake Fraley. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last chance for the Mariners. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that pitch misses to even the count to the Seattle left fielder at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that'll be the one that ends it. And the Rangers have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
8-2 is how this one ends today. The Rangers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Colby Allard claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jose Leclerc records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First, for the victorious Rangers, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Mariners, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.